Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back again. Lucky you. On my most played character. Memory serves, that thing was worth like a buttload of money. Flawless nth metal. I do have some of that. I am just dumping off some stuff out of my processed nth. No. There are many different kinds of nth metal. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to need anything of those low levels because I'm going to be opening a box with a whole bunch of high level stuff. So I'm going to sell that stuff. Makes logical sense, I think. Probably doesn't, but... makes sense in my head. And that is the shoulders, and this is the level 420 CR. Gear? Damage roll, please.
Lord of the Underworld has laid claim to Kandak. A hero such as you must help reclaim my country. Meet me at my palace stronghold.
Hey, been peeping you do your thing, saving the day. I'm a fan. Think you could help me out? Bang babies, you know the powered up metahumans like me? Well, they're going missing faster than the state funds that were supposed to be helping them. We gotta stop it. So meet me in Dakota City.
So, weird turn. The goddess of magic started attacking magicians, but the Justice League Dark is on the case. Constantine's parked the JLD's House of Mystery in Gotham.
I can't even see
and
who
says
the
Batman's
really annoying
backyard
character
comes
there
with
was.
Batman-level protection. Feels bad enough roping Batman in, but he wants me to rope you in, too. Please don't make me wrangle Constantine alone.
Brainiac's returned with a vengeance. He
A
attacked the
lot
Hall
of stuff
Justice,
apparently
shut
has
down
come
the
out.
Hall of
Good
Doom,
evening.
bottling everything in the surrounding area. We're holding him off, but just barely. We need everyone.
I do not recommend drinking
Citizens of
WD-40,
Earth,
just for those who were...
I am here to tell you that
looking
this will
in
not
on
be
Twitch.
humanity's end.
It's
We will
good for
launch
him,
a
it may not be good for
counterattack that
you.
will topple Perpetua and reclaim our planet. Meet my allies in the hellscape.
Alright, they're all done talking at me. And now we've got a bunch of gear improvement that we'll just simply all slap on. Fightin' Bat metal helm. Yeah, these numbers seem slightly better. 25,000 more health? Is that good? I collected all the styles from the Bat Metal set. So yeah, my gear is better. I guess I'm now CR 420. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's the case. I have more skill points? Really? I have 10 more points. Let's see. We're 20 out of 20 and 40 out of 40. Where to next? We've got 9 out of 410 there. 410? Really? I'm going to assume that's what we want, though. Alright, so we'll sell this stuff, because I don't remember if there's a way of salvaging gear or not. Off the top of my head. That's a max level 390 item. It is account bound. We'll dump it into the shared bank at some point. I don't remember there being a way to deconstruct items. So we're going to sell it. We're going to enrich ourselves in dollars and cents. I'm worth nearly $500,000. Let's see. I have a whole bunch of new stuff that just dropped for us. Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse. Murder in Casnia. Crime. Well, theoretically, yes. I mean, that's the new content. Brainiac returns. I out-level, theoretically. Listen to the message from Superman. I did speak with Martian Manhunter at the Lincoln Memorial in bottled DC. Is it aged and bottled?
Your help. There's a killer on the loose. I lost their trail in Gotham during that alien invasion rubbish, but I think they've relocated to Casnia City. Meet me there at a nice little pub called the Laughing Hound. We've got work to do.
Take me down to Casnia City, where the villains are evil and have no pity. The best I can do. Sorry. We are. I did this content yesterday, but on a level 20. I'm curious to see how it feels differently.
Thanks for
scaling
coming.
at this
There's
level.
been an uptick in murders here of late, and the cops are overwhelmed. That's where we come in. Get out there, check out the evidence, see what you can find out. I need to be sure we're tracking the same...
So, I re-enlightened myself. What was the progression? Basically, I was a generalist. I worked in a couple of big companies, but mostly I worked in smaller startups. So, basically, I did everything except I never did much work with any of the networking hardware. A little bit poking around with configurations on Cisco's was about it. But basically everything else. As an example, phones, everything from switch configuration and voicemail configuration all the way down to punch downs in the closet. Same thing true for various Unix systems, and also true for Windows systems. Basically all kinds of stuff. Yeah, basically everything. From systems to phones to, well... yeah, everything. That didn't appear to actually hit anything. There's a tree in the way, so I'm not hitting anything.
Sorry, I didn't see anything like that.
When I was working at a larger company,
and
it was mostly initially operations and then systems stuff. But as I went through more and more startups, it was always everything.
I don't know anything, and even if I
Except
did...
the networking hardware. We always had a networking hardware.
Casnia, snitches get stitches.
Yes.
Hardware
did see
was
something. God help
working
me.
on
I
everything
can show you where it
from
happened.
desktop systems to Cray supercomputers. So, okay, a Cray supercomputer, just one.
Succumbs to chaos.
What I saw, no one should ever have to see. But if you must see, I can show you. Follow me.
Crawling around under desks. I did that. I did not make the Transformers, as far as I am aware of. Now, who knows? They may have been created in some lab that I was working in. But not as far as I know.
Didn't see anything. Stop bothering me, especially in that outfit.
What's wrong with my outfit? Dude's giving me crap about my outfit. That's just not very nice. Oh, hi guys. I need one more crime scene investigation. Whoop, that'll do.
Soon enough, mate. Head back to the pub. Let's go over this.
Back to the pub. Back to the pub is the very best part of being a superhero.
Based on the evidence you found, this is definitely the work of the killer from Gotham. By the look of things, they have superpowers too.
I knew one of the victims. They just
We need
wanted
to
to
find
help
someone
people.
local
Be a
to
hero.
help out on this. Have
It's
a
too
word
bad
with some of
even
the
their
folks in
powers couldn't
here.
stop the
They
killer.
might know someone with boots on the ground.
Watch yourself, stranger. I've heard the killer has powers. Maybe even
You should try the
dark
ale here.
magic.
Best in the land.
Land.
Looking into those killings, eh?
Not some of the best
Talk
voice
to my
work.
friend
Some
over
of it's
there.
fine.
She's been
I'm
investigating
Dijana.
them as
My
well.
hero name's Voivod. We need to talk. Got a text from my sidekick, Jack. They said you're working the serial killer case too. I think we can help each other. That monster killed some of my friends. Good people. I intend to bring that murderer the justice they deserve. I'll contact you if I find anything. Let's go get this bastard.
Need a word, mate. Something's come up.
I brought in one of my mates from Justice League Dark to help out. Don't let the fancy magician outfit fool you.
Mystical
Zatanna
magician
knows
time
her
capsule.
stuff. Z's conducting an investigation. Help her out with that.
Or
We need more
each
info,
model.
and we need it fast.
It'll be 402, I believe. I am currently sporting 420 or something. Item level 366. They said it was CR 420. Well, maybe that's true. Let's see. Precision might not a huge increase in quality. Speak with Zatanna. The lovely and talented Zatanna. I believe it's canon somewhere that she and Constantine eventually got married. I hear a glowy. We have a glowy.
Tonight I encountered a strangely got a fellow called Booster Gold. He claimed to be from the distant future, on the trail of a scoundrel called Kronos. Upon informing him that I'd seen no such
How you doing,
thing
Z?
about, he vanished into thin air. How peculiar.
Compare notes with local detective Question enhanced thugs and rescue and speak with local heroes. Well, this is an enhanced thug.
You're going down.
You're the one that's been killing people with powers?
No, idiot. I'm here to stop the people killing people with powers.
You're the one that's been killing people with powers?
Didn't you just hear me?
I hope you get that bastard. You killed half my crew with exobytes less than a day.
Detective?
Thanks. Detective Markovich, Kaznia City Police.
Yes,
it's
yes,
too
I'm
bad
sure.
you weren't here when that killer attacked my
Yeah,
partner.
we talked about this yesterday.
Not even exobytes.
Damn.
Blessed with her laser eyes, and then that thing
You after
turned
the
her into
killer.
a fire liver.
Good! You might be tough enough to take him out.
Oh, I can certainly say that this character,
These
the
cultists,
420
they were
CR
gonna kill me.
upgrade,
So many of us
deals with
exobiters
bad guys
lost
in a
now.
much
Glad
easier
I'm
fashion
not one of them.
than my
Thanks
character
to you.
did yesterday at level 20. Not really surprising when you think about it.
These cultists, they were gonna kill me. So many of us exobytes
Detective? I get credit for that? No, I guess I just had to speak with one detective. I spoke with more than one. Another local hero rescue.
What? That's what you get for trying to kill someone with exobytes.
And frankly, I gotta say the local heroes, they need to work on their costuming. It's just not that impressive.
This isn't.
You wanna know about the killer, huh? All I know is this. The only guys they hit have those exobytes in them. Anyone normal, don't bother.
Thanks for the assist. They came out of nowhere, those guys. Think they're the ones behind all these exobyte killings.
Satana told me what she learned from the witnesses. Come back to the pub so we can go over what you heard from them.
Leave me be.
You gotta beat up the people who are next to the glowy.
I finally fought some crime tonight. A couple of goons were about to mug an old lady. Not on my watch. Boom! Note to self, need to work on pulling my punches. The muggers will live, but they'll be eating their meals through a straw for a while. Ouch.
Obviously, you don't have very good injury attorneys here in Kaznia, or you might have your future earnings garnished.
Heard a lot of the same stories from Z. Looks like our killer only hits people with exabyte powers. Gordon had the same suspicion back in Gotham. Best keep your head on a swivel, mate. You might be next on their list. Or at it. That kid hero Voivode, yeah, she wanted a word with you.
That?
Sounded worried she did.
Is a follow from Phantom Max. Oh, 1 second. Let me upgrade my shoulders. From not nearly as good to better. big numbers. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening, I'm guessing. Could be morning, afternoon, don't know. Thank you for the follow very much. I have to speak with Voivode again. I looked it up the other day. Voivode is a southeastern European word for leader.
I just talked to Zetena, the Zetena. Can you believe it? Anyway, she said the killer's going after people like us. People with powers. Some of my powered friends are taking matters into their own hands. Put together some posses to hunt the killer. The thing is, they left a while ago, and none of them have reported in.
Well,
like
I'm sure they're just busy celebrating their success.
Think you can find them? Lend a hand? I've lost enough friends to that monster. Don't want to lose any more.
Well, let's see if we can find and rescue local heroes. So last night, I did this on level 20, scaled up, and managed to not die until I got to the boss of the open world, who killed me about 8 or 10 times before I went, yeah, I'm not capable of doing whoop. I'm definitely not going to make it on that character. We'll see if we can make it on a better kitted out character. Monsters of Kaznia trading card. Sure. Why would I not want that? Find and rescue local heroes. More local heroes need rescuing. Really, the local heroes, a little underwhelming, I have to say. Probably not their fault, you know. Not like they have Superman and Batman to learn from.
I bet Batman doesn't have to deal with trash like this. I think
You're
I'd
not
rather
Batman,
deal
dude.
with killer clowns and little junkies.
You're some guy with his hat on backwards. You ain't Batman.
Stopped a couple of weirdos in robes trying to stuff a girl into a van last night. I tried to interrogate them, but all they'd say is, "We are agents of the real power in this city." Kind of thinking goons in wizard costumes don't work for the royal family, so looks like I got a mystery to solve. Cool.
Thanks for the help. They almost had me. I think these cultists are behind the killing. They're dead.
More damage.
Like I killed them.
The other bastards.
Which I didn't. But they thought I did.
I screwed up my rotation. That was fun.
They almost had me. I think these cultists are behind the scenes. They would have got me too if you hadn't stepped in.
Batman doesn't have to deal with trash like this. I think I'd rather deal with killer clowns and little junkies than these guys.
Yeah, killer clown. It's obvious that he's never actually had to deal with jokes.
killed them, which I didn't, but they thought I did.
Hey, it's Boyhood. Need your help. Remember my sidekick, Jack? She's under attack. I think it's the killer. Please, help her. She's my best friend. Go!
Oh good. It was the Magians. They're going to...
I was afraid something like this might happen. Damn. Head back to the Laughing Hound. We gotta talk.
Back to the Laughing Hound I go. Alright, that's the loadout. Right, we've got all of that. Ah, there we are. What do you got, Johnny boy?
Need a favor, mate. I've got a lead to chase down, or I'll do it myself. Take this. It lets you speak with the dead. Morbid, yes, but needs must, eh? Go out to where poor Jack fell. See if you can find out what those bloody Magians are up to, and if you see Voivode, break the news about Jack to her. But gentle like, yeah? Kid's seen too much death lately. This could really mess her up.
You know what else could mess her up, John? Diane. Because Diane ain't much of a living.
No! God! They killed me! I'm dead!
Yeah?
Sorry.
Sort of.
Thanks for trying to help me. Let me return the favor. The Magians are stealing souls. Any souls they can find.
Well, any soul in a
Come with
in an
me.
emergency,
I'll show
you gotta
you.
take. It's like any port in a storm. Any soul that will help you with your evil spell.
I saw them here in the graveyard. I tried to go back to tell people, but you know, they got me. Is that some kind of superhero ghost over there? The guy with the D on his chest? Maybe he knows more about
I gotta
this.
say, if you're the
Worth
dead
a
man,
shot,
you can come up with a better
right?
logo than the D.
One
the
more
letter
thing.
D.
Tell
on the chest.
Dejana. Tell her
seems
I love her very much, and
really lame.
I'm sorry. Bye.
Really. I mean, you're the dead man. You've got a nice spiffy red outfit, low cut, so the ladies can check out, you know, pecs. And you got a big D for dead man on the front. It's a little embarrassing.
The kid's info is on the money. The Magians are containing spirits and harvesting their soul essence. Get in there and do what you do best. Stop those goons. The dead deserve better than this. And hey, don't worry about Jack, okay? I'll look after her. Promise. Now go.
All right. They've distressed spirits from having their souls stolen. Okay. I can help them out with this.
Now I can rest. Thank you, stranger.
Well, you're welcome. You know, the whole having your soul used for unpleasant powers just seems like kind of a jerk move on their part, so glad I can help you out. Frankly, these mages, they sound like jerks.
Make them pay.
Oh, I'm working on making it pay. Don't you worry. You're a little ahead about that. Did not work out on my hopes.
Once again.
3 down, 3 to go. Those ones don't have a spirit. Nor do those. Sorry, I'm not interested in beating up the people who can't help me progress. I know it's selfish, but, yeah, it's selfish.
I'm down. I'm okay now. Thanks.
I hear a glowy. The only other game I've ever seen that has an oral sound effect for glowies and the like is City of Heroes. No idea what Quizlet is. You know what a Quizling is, and that's not actually complimentary. Quisling is, well, I believe he was a Norwegian trader in World War II, and his name has become synonymous with traitor. So, what a Quizlet is, I don't know, but I do know what a Quisling is, and it's not good. I think he was executed after the war. I'm positive about that.
Thank you.
More exo material. That's the 4 exo materials. And that is a Laughing Hound Pubstein collectible. Sure, they're a little tacky, but come on. I'm here on holiday. And also beating up bad guys. Finish that one off with my fist. Demonstrate that I'm not just about my quantum. Old-fashioned bash, too. One more soul to release from its unholy prison. Not get his friends with him, sadly. The Laughing Hound himself.
You have my thanks, gallant one. Those varlets sought to harvest my very soul.
Varlets?
They serve a most powerful master, one quite skilled in the mystic arts. They call him Faust.
Pretty.
I
Find
changed the poster
this
with the Lord of the
fiend
Rings
and put an
and the
end to
autograph.
his
It's
ghoulish
behind the
and if
Blade
you could
Runner
be
one.
so kind, give them a damn good thrashing while you're at it. You'll have the thanks of the Laughing
I
Hound.
rotate them through every couple of months.
Yes, where there's Magians, Felix Faust won't be far behind. Let's put a stop to this. Meet me at the Necropolis Gate at midnight. Bet you a quid that's when old
The
Felix...
Cemetery Gate. That would make an excellent song for the Smiths. At least I think it was the Smiths. Might have been Morrissey. The Necropolis at night. Okay, now last night when I ran into Felix Faust, he annihilated me. He destroyed me. Let's see if I can reverse that tonight. Now, granted, I was on a low-level character. Got all the extra bells and whistles, even with the scaling.
Draining spectral energy from ghosts. Bloody parasite. He's using that energy to power his shield and keep us out. Bollocks to that. Faust is using an obelisk to drain souls. I've enchanted you, so you can purify the obelisk.
I've been
But you'll need
enchanted.
to keep his magians away from you. To do so. See that beacon? That's where you need to be. Use this portal. It'll get you to the obelisk.
Are you here to enlist in my undead army?
Of course.
Join us!
So now we wait around for a minute. It'll be like 4 waves of a mob or 2. And then we have escort quests.
Interloper.
Just, they never learn. MMORPG designers, they just simply never learn.
Got the obelisk. Well done.
Escort quests. Oh my god, we hate them so much. The only escort quests that have ever been good is when mostly the mob, the one you're escorting, is escorting you, where they're hilariously overpowered.
A fresh soul. Where you basically get escorted by a guy who absolutely
get past
beats
my
the living
shield.
crap out of
None.
everything else
That's where you're
that you
wrong,
run into.
old son. We're gonna knock that shield down. Sharpish.
You saved us today. Let us return the favor.
We will reclaim our energy from the wizard's shield to weaken it.
Protect us as we make our way to the shield. We shall do the rest.
Keep the obelisk purified. The ghosts can't come out of it otherwise.
Alright, there's the
I'm
first
waiting
raging
at the
spirit.
north obelisk.
Yeah, get moving. Stop walking. You're an avenging spirit. You shouldn't be walking. You should be barreling towards your enemies to avenge whatever it is you avenge. Don't stop. You see, if you get too far ahead of them, they stop. MMORPG designers, stop. Just stop with escort quests. They're so awful. More lot metal. get in, that would be great. Escort thing is really not especially
I'm
well.
at the shield. Time to go to work.
That's it. Old Faust is sweating now. Keep at it.
Send those ghosts back to the grave, minions, or you'll be joining.
Alright, second spirit. Run, please. The respawns make this really annoying. The escort. More annoying than your average escort mission, which are always annoying. Because either the one you're escorting can get killed, in which case you fail and get to do it again, or they run ahead and aggro extra mobs, making everything way more difficult. And the target here isn't helping. Respawn from behind me. I did mention two.
Made it. Now let's take this shield out.
And now I have to reset this.
Almost there, mates. That shield's about to pop like a soap bubble.
Do not interfere.
Kill them all. The shield must not fall.
Not getting as much oomph as I used to. The 5 skill basically is a skill that absorbs some damage that you're doing to everything in the area and then explodes and does a bunch. And it used to just really wipe things out. It doesn't. So either I'm not precisely applying the rotation.
I'm waiting.
Let's get third and final spirit, and then we fight Felix Faust, and we find out that it doesn't matter. Level 20 in scale or level 30 with the CR 420 gear they gave you doesn't matter. Felix is probably going to kick the living crap out of me. Well, this first mob here is annoying. Simply that I've had problems with my other character where shots and such happen. These guys start shooting at you over the bridge, even though when you shoot at them, it doesn't go through the bridge. moving. Nonsense. Like the plague. Why do they exist? Universally loathed by the player base. In every MMO I've ever played, they are hated. Utterly hated. Got to deal with that. Oh. Get moving, you skinny, shiny ass, please. Sorry.
You did your part, now I'll do mine to take the shield down.
Insolent mongrels! No one defies the power of Felix Faust and lives to tell the tale!
Everyone, meet up at the center. We're gonna end Faust for good!
Let's see. Hold on to that. Mm-hmm. Might as well boost myself up as much as I can for the big fighteroo. Alright, Felix Faust is going to kick my ass. That's what he did yesterday anyway. I do not expect a different result. I got him down to about 2/3 health yesterday on my fresh level 20.
Better than you have tried to end me, mongrels. Tried and failed.
Mongrels? Is that the kind of way you talk to people? So good.
To me, I'm wrong. Your soul shall be. Bloody come. Don't touch the totem.
Faust. Concentrate on Faust. I beat it. Woo!
Upsy daisy, Felix. You and me still have business to settle, mate.
I can almost smell the cigarette smoke.
If you're going to kill me, do it wearing your true face.
Gladly, old son. Gladly.
Time for you to face your reckoning.
That's enough, Lucia. You're better than this.
This doesn't concern
Blue
you,
Lantern.
Esperanza.
You're my sister. Of course it concerns me.
You can't save me, so don't even try.
You're wrong, Lucia. As we say in the Blue Lantern Corps, all will be well.
Wow, that's the lamest motto I have ever heard. All will be well. That's what you've got? Seriously?
Hi, I'm Esperanza Cavaliera, and as you can see, I'm also a Blue Lantern. I've been tracking my sister for some time now, in the hope of putting a stop to her violent attacks. I lost her trail in Gotham City, but to be fair, the city was under alien attack.
Oh,
It's hard
you're
to find someone with dark
alien
side that's trying to
empowered.
turn
Come
the
on.
planet into a clone of Apocalypse, you know? When I learned of attacks here that matched those I found in Gotham, I came to investigate. If only I'd made it here sooner.
Stole so many hours of
What's
your
done
life.
is done. She's
If you
still out
enjoyed
there,
it, it wasn't
and she
stealing.
needs to be stopped. I think it's time for a team up.
Unless
don't you?
it was League of Legends, in which case,
Maybe
yeah,
at
that
the
was
Laughing
stealing.
Hound Pub. Working together, we can find Lucia and stop her. Hopefully, before she kills again.
Sadly. Well, I just got some pretty decent shoulders. Let's go with the necklace. I also got a Legendary Alliance mark. And that is the last of the content for the new patch. For me, I'm not big on playing multiplayer instance
I'd like to meet
stuff.
with you at the Laughing Hound. Talk about next steps.
Yesterday I did, with some difficulty, manage to successfully complete the solo instance on my level 20. But Felix wasn't too much of a problem, actually. I mean, I did use a heal, but that's being on the safe side, you know.
Take a look. I only offer the finest goods. None better in the
I have
city.
6 Kasnian marks. Was there something for 5 yesterday? I don't remember. Yes. Very, very slight improvement. Adaptive augment.
Come, my friend. Feel free to peruse my wares.
Alright, Esperanza. Whose sister is a mass murderer? Serial killer?
I'm still coping with what we learned about my sister in the necropolis. She has to be stopped. To that end, I'd like you to work with Dejana. She's quite resourceful, and she could have new info to help us find and stop Lucia.
I mean, unless there's more stuff in the open world, which memory serves there used to be on new content drops.
There's history here. Lots of scumbags making deals with demons for money and power over the years.
In which case, I'll keep poking
We
at
need
that
to
for a bit.
find out if those bastards are involved. Problem is, they're rich and shady. You won't be able to just walk up and
Not
chat
a
with them about
bulletproof
it.
accent.
You're gonna need to do this on the sly. Go where the rich hang out and do a little eavesdropping. Let me know what you find out.
They'll never notice a guy dressed like this. I'll just casually walk in. Maybe talk a little, hello, fellow criminals. This is, however, content I didn't have. So this the open world stuff may not be available until you defeat Felix Faust. I'm going to eavesdrop on some of the well-to-do civilians. Hello, fellow rich folk. Yes, no, I'm not a superhero. I just wear this as, because I'm eccentric.
All this demon business could be
I hear the I believe we have an eavesdropper. Let's talk later.
Okay, I can't get too close.
Have you heard the latest, darling? There are actual demons on the streets.
Again? I wonder, do you think you know who is involved?
Voldemort? I would be surprised if Voldemort were involved. I don't think that would probably be... That's probably like a trademark. Copyright violation, you know? Trademark. Ghouls. Monsters of Casnia trading cards. And perhaps new pants? I have new pants, and I cannot lie. You can start talking anytime now, that'd be...
Have you heard the latest, darling? There are actual demons on the streets.
Again? I wonder, do you think you know who is involved?
Do you have any idea why this reckoning person is out there killing people?
I haven't a clue. Frankly, I don't care, as long as there's money in it for me.
Wow. That's a bit on the dark side. Also, she sounded British. Not Casnian.
All this demon business could be quite prosperous. For us, at least.
I do hope it ends soon. Those demons smell positively ghastly.
Do you have any idea why this reckoning person is out there killing people?
I haven't a clue. Frankly, I don't care, as long as there's money in it for me.
I should have known. This complicates things a lot. Get back to the pub. We've got to talk.
Back to the pub every time. A classic time killing. Questing time killing thing. Go back and talk to the NPC, Heroes of Casnia book. You know, this is a pretty big and well-stocked bar for a little podunk town somewhere in Southeast Europe.
It's bad enough those rich are working with demons, but they're also working with that psycho that killed my friends. I've had enough. I'm gathering the friends I have left, and we're gonna end that killer. Any demon that gets in our way will wish they were back in hell. And speaking of demons, the JLD called in one to help us out here. His name's Etrigan. Find him and see what he can do to put an end to all this.
I did run into Etrigan yesterday, which I found kind of coincidental because a friend of mine mentioned that I was going to be chatting with Constantine. He said, oh, it's too bad it's not Etrigan. But it was. Well, actually, it wasn't Constantine. It was evidently the Reckoning. Well, Etrigan, I'm sure you blend in perfectly well here in this town. No one's going to notice you.
The wealthy fools have worsened the blight. Still those remain with the will to fight. Boldly they strive against the forces of hell. Will their strength be enough? Only time will tell. Go out now and lend them your aid. or surely to rest their souls shall be laid.
Help local heroes fight back against demons.
Guys jumped me. If you see her, tell her I'm all in. This is my city too.
One little, two little, three little local heroes. Again, that little tiny frickin' snowbank prevented all of my skills from growing. Unsurprisingly, I'm not pleased with that result. In fact, I would go so far as to say I found most annoying. Is even smaller regularities in the ground.
Hey, I remember
Can
you
disrupt your
from
attacks.
that thing with the Magians. That was bad enough, but now we got to deal with demons? This sucks.
Alright, there's the glowy.
You'll have to do better than that to stop us, demons. Hey, we make a pretty good team.
Oh, we make a pretty good team. What? Well, you're the hostage and I'm the rescuer?
Magians. That was bad enough, but now we got to deal with demons? This sucks.
It does suck. That guy's just, standing. Another glowy.
I was going to help Voivoda, but these guys jumped me. If you see her, tell her I'm all in. This is my city too.
All these demons? Oh, one of them said they were gonna feed me to someone called Reckoning. Ugh, gross.
I'm concerned. No one has heard from Dejana since she left to hunt my sister. Let's regroup at the Laughing House. We need to plan our next moves.
We're back to the Laughing Hound again. We got the Brawling Banshee, Heroes and Villains of Casnia Comics. Let's see. Used. That's a crafty bit. And in we go. Back to Esperanza.
The demons may be feeding people to Lucia to make her stronger, and to bind her will to theirs. I'd like you to find Dejana. As Voivode, she made a lot of enemies. She may have been captured by one of them, or worse. Shake down the local criminals, see what they know about her disappearance.
Yeah, you couldn't have told me that. Yeah, the magical phony thing that we've got. Back to the city. I have to question 3 terrified thugs. Well, I don't need to beat up any more demons that are threatening the local heroes. Oh, that's right. Those are the guys that were cowering on the ground, like this fellow.
I won't be eaten by demons. I won't.
So you run away from the superhero might be able to protect you. Your critical thinking skills are not great, sir. I don't want to judge, but really running away from a person who might theoretically be able to protect you?
What did I ever do to you? Leave me alone.
Chloe.
Run! You've got to stop them! Run for your life!
I might hear from you again. Thanks. I don't know anything about Voivode, but I did see that Constantine guy get taken away by demons. Could be connected. Find him. You might find Voivode too.
First Dejana, and now John. Think I'm seeing a pattern here. Let's discuss this at the pub.
Back to the pub again. It's just so artificial, back and forth.
No one's seen Petey. Sorry, defense in like 3 days. Not the local heroes, not the cops, no one. Got a bad feeling about this. We might have a serious supervillain to deal with now instead of the local idiots in funny outfits.
And back to Esperanza, Cavalera.
It sounds like the demons are collecting people of power across the city. We need to stop them. One of the locals told me about a demonic ritual they saw in the forest nearby. I want you to go there, put a stop to that ritual, and see what the demons know. They may know where our friends have been taken.
You're a superhero too, right? I mean, she's not the boss of me, although evidently she suddenly is the boss of me. Disrupt 5 demonic rituals. Angelic wings, a nice touch. Second one didn't get hit by my casts. Presumably we'll get another larger bad guy out of this. No, just an imp. Wow, I just kick him? I'm okay with that. More. I think one more. Loose-lipped imp. Well, loose-lipped sink imps.
I know when I've been beaten. I yield. I know nothing of this voivode. But Constantine, that's a name every demon knows. Some of my kind have been among you, disguised as humans. They go places a demon cannot, without drawing unwanted attention. Find them, follow them, see where they go. They may take you to your friends, or what's left of them.
And the field goes up, it's good! Here, a glowy. Suspicious civilian. Pardon me. Oh, that's right, follow. Need to follow them, not, like, scare the crap out of them. Just me being, you know, inconspicuous in my black and bright green. It's a relatively normal kind of attire for a civilian of this town. Whoop, 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 no. Why didn't you keep walking, you silly? Like they're moving again. Oh, you can see my teeth, they're terrifying. She vanished. I would like to enter the cellar, please. Thank you. I'm going to enter the Kaznian cellar and rescue John Constantine, but when we saw Constantine last, he wasn't Constantine. He appeared to be Constantine, but he turned into the Reckoning. So, is this the real Constantine? Was it ever the real Constantine? In City of Heroes, I have a character named Steve Constantine. He's John's cousin. Doesn't like John at all. the feeling these aren't actually suspicious civilians because they look suspicious alike. Well, demons. An outrage demon. Why, I never!
Oh, give us a knife. On me.
Are you the real Constantine? Or the fake?
Nicely done, mate. Got things to talk about, but first, I need a bloody drink. Join me in the pub. The portal will take you there.
Seemingly the real one, but at what point was the real one not real, except for that, fight against Felix Faust? Let's see. Already collected that. Got a new hat.
Was on my way to meet with a contact when a whole legion of those demonic bastards came out of nowhere and captured me. Can you imagine me, the great John Constantine, taken prisoner by a bunch of scruffy demonic hooligans? Detective Chimp won't let me hear the end of that, I can assure you. Thing is, demons can get right chatty at times. I overheard them talking about where reckoning is holed up. She's in an old mausoleum out on an island nearby. We move fast, we just might get her.
Is this the solo instance? I'm going to assume it is. In which case, we'll do it again. Might not be. Well, first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab the glowy. Oh, would you stop? Number 6, vampires. Well, presumably I have to do the thingy there. Summon the demon with a key.
Envy will consume you!
Desecrated mausoleum. I believe that's the solo instance, and so I will do it solo. And I think finish out the story. This is indeed the solo instance. I mean, I'm with Esperanza.
Thank you for joining us. From what Mr. Constantine...
But
Mr. Constantine is my father, love. Call me John. Or just plain Constantine, if you prefer.
Okay. John has learned that supernatural forces are at work here. They may be controlling my sister, forcing her to do terrible things.
Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. What's important is getting her out from under the thumb of whatever demons come knocking.
Agreed. Let's work together and deliver this place from evil.
Delivered from evil is a bit...
Some hindering magic in the air in here. Won't be able to move around like you can outside.
Demons. We've got all of them. Look at, they're just looking at us.
Should have guessed. The eyes. That's demonic magic at work.
They're like
watching
pets.
us.
Just think of them as pets. I mean, they're not pets.
Most demonic servitors aren't the sharpest tridents in the pit, if you follow me. Those runes help them get through sealed doors like that one. Find the rune that matches that one up there. It should unseal the door.
Okay. Runes. Didn't hear that bit about the rune. Oh, there we are. When I did the solo thing yesterday, I didn't notice anyway.
The room here. We can move on now.
Maybe I did. I just didn't notice. Certainly possible.
Is this... Can you hear me? It's Voivod. I need help.
Dejana, what are you doing here?
Came to deal with the reckoning, and now I'm trapped in here.
Stay calm. We'll get you out of here. All will be well.
Wow, you are just really pathetically optimistic. Emphasis on the pathetically part, by the way. A number of runes.
Aren't these two a couple of charmers?
It is the pitchfork rune. Oh, I can't fly. Wouldn't let me pick it up. We come over here and...
Another sealed door. Let's find the rune that matches this one.
Yeah, I already did.
Hear that?
Guess someone's not a fan of the angelic crowd. Make sure you pick the right rune, eh? Using the wrong one could get messy.
Yeah, it's this one.
And here's our door rune. Let's get moving. Let's head down the path to the right. Another bloody sealed door. Find the correct rune, and we'll be on our way.
Let's see, this one... Looks like a headless man sitting down, going, ah! It's not that one. It's not that one. That one. That's the one.
Right. Looks like we're off to the races. Let's go. Here comes the welcome committee. Let him have it! Looks like those demons were sent to stop us from advancing.
Didn't appear to work out all that great for him. This is being run. This is running slightly differently than the one I ran yesterday on the, as a level 20.
Like a cat playing with its food.
But up here we got separated, and then I had to find the 3 runes in these various rooms up ahead.
Don't like the look of this. This stuff's not ancient like everything else in here. Newish. Could be a demon's trophy collection.
Yes, taken from their victims.
Sensing something in here. A lingering presence? Come on out, mate. It's okay.
That dead body I found creepy yesterday, but there was nothing we did with it yesterday. So it seems like the difference between the sort of scaling solo version and the endgame solo version is significant. DCUO or City of Heroes, game-wise, I find it straightforward to say City of Heroes. I think it's got more depth, a lot more interesting options. But for me, a lot of it is going to be based on the lore. If you're a big DC fan, you can't beat DCUO. I personally prefer City of Heroes.
Please, please help me. A demon. It took something I loved, then it killed me when I tried to fight back.
DCUO has
It
concept.
knew how much I loved to bring
So
joy
that's
to
another
others.
advantage to DCUO.
So it took that love away from me.
If we can ease or end your suffering, we will.
Find an item to
Sounds like there's a spiritual tether at work here. Something important to her.
But
while she
generally
was
better
among the
is
living.
going to depend on
It'll be
a lot
among
of
the
factors.
stuff we saw earlier. Grab something from that trophy collection and bring it back here. Let's see if there's a connection to the spirit.
So the answer for me is one thing and could easily be... Hell, for some people it might even be Champions Online. Champions Online is still going. And it's not bad either. I have all three installed right now. Marvel Heroes, the ARPG. There's a private server being worked on for that.
Yes, that's my guitar. I remember now.
It's not finished
Let the
by any
blue
means,
light of
but
hope
it's
light
looking
your way,
really
Spirit.
positive.
Rest
Much
well.
better than it was like a year ago.
Can you see? I think she's jamming me. Hurry!
Now here's where I get separated, assuming it works the same way as it did when I was level 20 and scaled up.
What is this place, John?
A demonic reliquary, by the looks of it. One of these little treasures might be what we need to drop the barrier. Have a look around, see what you can find. Not what we need, mate. Keep looking. No, that's not it. Try another. More of a souvenir than a relic, that is. Not what we need.
Did that not register? It did. John didn't have anything smart-ass to say about it. That's right. It was the wastebasket. It was the second wastebasket yesterday. Is this the one?
No, that's not it.
So it is
Try another.
randomly generated each time. Or was it this?
Hang on, don't touch that.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, it was that. And I've been randomly teleported. Well, not randomly.
Bloody hell, that was one rough teleportation spell. Typical demonic rubbish. Soon as you're
All right, we need the one that looks a little bit like a long-armed D, and the double zigzag, and then the spiffy M. Last time I fought my way through, I didn't realize there was a code, and only after finishing, I said, I wonder if those runes were up above the door. They are, obviously. That's one of them. Can I do them out of order, though? Gotta activate first. It's a double zigzag. And that should be lit now. It is. So we've got the long-armed D and the spiffy M to go. The This was behind the bell. That is one of them. Bong. So there's like 5 or 6 of them, and I did all 5 or 6 last time because I didn't think about looking for the runes until after I had finished. Oops. I believe the last one was the Spiffy M. Can we make it out? We're not interested in that one. Spiffy M. That's the last of them. That's the 3 doors. Or the 3 rooms, and the door is open. Definitely faster if you actually, like, do the puzzle. Constantine. He binds somebody in here. We need to grab a couple of things for him. On either
Together
side.
again. At last.
There's something about this room. Something bad.
You're not wrong, love. This is a summoning chamber. It's where they conduct the rituals to bring demons from hell to here.
I see. Can you destroy it?
I can, but there's something I'd like to do beforehand. I can bring the demon behind all this here. Might be able to put a stop to all this.
How can we help?
Looks like I'll need 2 bits of demonic essence here. Check the antechambers. They're likely to be in there.
Thank you, Esperanza. He summons up a demon of some sort.
Nice one, mate. That's just what we need. One more to go.
In there. And it's not one I recognize from the lore. Now, mind you, I'm not especially DC savvy. Skull. plonk it in here. We'll see if we get any different dialogue than I got yesterday. I didn't recognize the demon. She was
Yeah,
like
that'll
a
work
guy.
nicely. Ready to start the ritual now?
John Constantine, I should have known.
Neron, old son.
No
Up to
idea.
your usual, I see.
No, more than that, John. Much more.
Do tell.
The girl you seek, the Reckoning. I found her racked with pain, desperate to feed her cravings. Did you know she's addicted to her power? The withdrawal effects. Tragic, really. We established a contract then. She feeds her addiction, and in return, I collect the souls of her victims. And with each kill, she grows stronger. Soon, she will be strong enough to defeat your best, even the Kryptonian. I won't allow you to stop her.
You two, go deal with Reckoning. I'll deal with Neron here. Go!
Give me just a second. I want to search so I can learn about Neron later. Because he's not one I've ever heard of before. We've got present. That's a higher level item. Pick up anything? Oh no. Could be because I'm a dope. Let me think. It is possible. Vitalization and dominance are more for the controller option. No difference, right? Identical. Yeah, identical. All right, come on, Esperanza. Let's go get your sister.
You too. You'll wish otherwise.
Well, somebody's having a good time, and that's what we're here for. We all just want to have a good time. And I'm on fire. I am currently playing a hero. Last night I went through as much of the storyline stuff as I could on a level 20 character, even scaling past Faust. But I have on a level 30 character, and there's a significant amount more story if you're playing a character who is level appropriate. The scaling lower level, I was just absolutely. But I have both heroes and villains. I was playing a villain last night because it's been 3 years since I played, and I wanted to enjoy Mark Hamill's Joker again. So that meant playing a villain.
Game, set, and match. It's over. Constantine can't protect you from me anymore, I'm afraid. Reckoning belongs to me. Unless either of you would like to make a bargain.
Tried this years ago, but only a bit. Now today, you really made your first character a female mental villain. I have a mental character as well, also a villain. It is fun to play through.
So be it. I will dine upon your souls.
I don't think, for me anyway, it's never going to be like my main game. Frankly, I've been a little disappointed. It's better today. The amount of content that was available for the scaled up character was pretty limited. And it's not a bunch more here either. It's basically, it's an open map. The storyline stuff, I mean, I'll be finishing it up hopefully in like 4 or 5 minutes. And then instanced play. Now, if you play instanced play, group play in this case, it's the equivalent of dungeons and raids, then there's more content for you. Sure, shoot. If I've got the answer, I will be glad to answer your question about the game. Damn, I have a nice ass, for a dude.
Stay back, both of you.
Guys, little help here. This is crazy. Let her go, Lucia.
That's not going to happen.
Oh!
You put my bargain with Neron in jeopardy. You'll make my pain go away if I give him what he wants. Until then, there's only one way to make the pain stop.
Wasn't in the storyline yesterday.
I need more power, so your little friend here has to die.
Don't! That's not who you are, sister. Guys, help!
You're wrong. This is who I am, sister.
She's gonna yoink out her soul. And we're gonna watch her as she does the yoinking. Evidently, we're gonna watch as she yoinks. Ooh, that's probably not good.
Lucia, what have you done?
Mission like level 5 called, I believe, Mutagenic 101 seems like it stays.
Now, I'm gonna make sure
I don't think any mission will stay until you finish it. It may have been a side mission for an area that you didn't finish, is what I would guess. So, for instance, a lot of times they'll have the sort of rectangular mission area, and there's another quest giver somewhere around it who will give you an additional quest in addition to the story quest that takes place in there. Like, here you might have to beat up 5 dudes and destroy 6 boxes. And the side quest might be defeating 4 of a specific named type of dude in the group. And that quest will stay even after the storyline is done. So my guess is that's what happened here, is you were in one of the storyline areas, beating up the mobs you had to or whatever, and you had a side quest, and you didn't finish the side quest. You can go back to the area and finish the side quest, but it's not main storyline stuff, and it won't, I don't think, retard your progress in any way. All right, The Reckoning.
Fear on your heart.
There is no match for you.
I'm actually getting smashed more than I did last night. I'm doing almost nothing. Holy fuck.
Your powers are not safe from me.
Let the blue light of hope.
Oh, that's right. That was it. Whereas the blue light areas will show up. You can heal it.
This is wrong, Lucia. You need help.
Blue light area.
Soon, your power will be mine.
A little blue light area would be nice.
Let the blue light light your way.
Yes, I would like the blue light to light my way. Thank you. If you get it a little closer next time, I would really like that, too. Girl and had to go back in the bar and talk to the bad guy. Yeah.
What now?
You may occasionally have to check on, if you hit J, I believe it brings up the journal of quests. You may have to click on the specific quest and it'll tell you who you have to talk to and where.
No need for that mess now,
Just do it. Do it! Get it over with.
I'm going to help you, Lucia. You're not well.
Help me. In some place like Arkham Asylum? Is that your idea of justice, sister?
Well, you did kill a bunch of people. Oblivion 601. Thank you very much. Let's finish this up.
Indigo 1. Why are you here?
And I have a spiel for you.
Parent justice is not sufficient in this case. I am here to bring an end to her path of death. And the beginning of another.
Another path of death?
A path of compassion.
I wasn't familiar with the Blue Lantern Corps until yesterday when I looked it up.
No!
They are so annoying.
There's so many. Oh, God. By my hand.
Yep.
It's
this wasn't in the storyline yesterday. So the storyline is different as to whether you've beaten Felix Faust or not.
Esperanza, I'm so sorry.
Noc, Luzia Cavalera of Earth. You are now part of the Indigo tribe.
So, my spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. What a bunch of simpering weenies the Blue Lantern Corps is. That's not friendly, I know. Yet still. Kind of simpering weenies. Also crybabies. Leg guards or belts. My current leg guards are 368, and the belt, that's the necklace. Where's the belt? Belt. Also 368. I'm going to assume the leg guards are a better value, but I don't know if that's the truth. But I got new leg guards, you know, so I got that going for me. Oh, no, just cosmetic. I'm on. All right, Esperanza, please shut your sister up.
If the Indigo tribe's driving force wasn't compassion, I'd be worried about Lucia. Instead, I'm sticking with the driving force of my core. Hope. Hope that her tribe guides Lucia back to the light and far from shadow.
Yeah, that's a really nice thought you've got going there.
Be at ease. The Indigo tribe will show our newest member the power of compassion. We will
You're going to
help
show
her
her the
bring
power
that
of compassion, but
to
I'm going
others
to...
in need of it.
I guarantee
Throughout
you're
the
going to give her about
cosmos.
20 minutes before you tell her to stop.
May compassion be with you. Or as we say, no.
I agree. Us older gamers do need to stick together. All right, Constantine, how about some smart assery to make
Thought
me
Neron might punch my ticket for good, and then he just left.
get rid of these
Figure he'd buggered off and reckoning was
blue lanterns.
Transformed. Why fight when someone else took the prize? Figure Lucia got a better deal from the space.
I got you edged out by
not
8
by
years. Reckoning hideout solo. Exit the desecrated mausoleum. And exit the desecrated mausoleum. Twice. I evidently have to exit it twice. Oh, sorry. If you check on the far right. You get anything else? No. Really? Can I smack Lucia on my way out the door? Just the once?
Come on back to the pub, mate.
And by the way, we're not older gamers. We're just higher level gamers. The rest of these guys are a bunch of noobs. Yeah, we've got a lot of XP. We've been grinding gaming XP for years. What do you got, John?
We're past the worst of it. There's still work to be done. We can't just leave the place swimming in magians and demons and the like. Some of my mates from the JLD are out there, helping folks deal with all the supernatural riffraff running about, wreaking havoc. Mind giving them a hand?
Omnibus Weekly Solo or Duo? These are not, I think, related. Featured, monitoring the situation. Tier 1, Tier 2. Tier 5. Lots of Tier 5. Miscellaneous. I got a lot of stuff. So that's the Apocalypse stuff. The Antimatter Anniversary stuff is still going on. Your first PC game you played was Wolfenstein on Apple II. Probably the Apple II Plus, although if it was mid-80s, might have been... It should have been a Plus, probably by then. My first computer was an Apple II Plus that I bought in 1980, I think. So a few years ahead of you. And Castle Wolfenstein was one of the early games that had... It also had it had digitized voice. I'm pretty sure the first game, at least commercial game, that had digitized voice in it. A 2E? That sounds right by the 80s, yep. The Battle of the Damned has ended. Well, that sounds a bit dark. Letter from John Constantine. The Face of Evil mission. Day of Reckoning Augment Cache. We'll set that aside. Demon Forged Weapons. Sure. I will select the one thing I can select. And then select. Acquire depleted Siphoner's Veil from the Kasnian Merchant. Yeah, so I started on an Apple II, and eventually PC, a bunch of different consoles. Basically, if you could play games on it, I was interested.
Come, my friend! Feel free to peruse my wares.
Let me, There we go. Video games, Asteroids in the 70s. Yeah. At the local pool hall. Yeah. Asteroids. The original. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Press J. Omnibus Weekly Solos. That's the House of Legends. Instructional missions. Steve Trevor wants you to Get some FaceTime in the House of Legends. Featured. Face of Evil? Casnia, there we go. Track. Acquire the depleted Siphoner's Veil from the Casnia merchant in Casnia City. Depleted thingy.
I'll make you a good deal, friend.
I don't believe you, friend. Where's the depleted thingy? I'm looking for a depleted something. There was a depleted something I'm supposed to be finding. Depleted? Depleted. I'm not seeing depleted anywhere. Also, I don't think I've got enough of almost anything to buy anything. Mistranscribed vital magic tomes. That's the only thing I could afford. Spiritual implant. Oh, that's it. 2010. I can barely afford one. But it won't let me buy it. Why is it locked? Requires CR 448. My current. I thought CR is the number up there, which, if you can make it out, says 448. Depleted Siphoner's Veil.
Not even supernatural forces will keep me from offering quality merchandise.
Depleted Siphoner's Veil. Not what it was. No, it's Spiritual Imprint. Where's the Depleted Siphoner's Veil? I don't have enough. I don't have 25. So I would assume this means that I've got to do more of the local map, open map quests. So, like, we talked to Lady Casnia.
I don't care who started this fight between demons and
8
agents, but I know who I want to finish.
Obtain a zombie or demon form
can you
from
help
wisps.
a spirit out here?
Defeat demons in battle, and defeat Faust's minions during the Battle of the Damned. Presumably, something happens in this special purple area, other than me flying over here and getting the glowy. You play on the PS5? Yeah, my last console that I bought, I think, was the PS3. That the one that had the Blu-ray built in? Because I bought it basically as a Blu-ray driver that I could play video games on if I wanted to. Infernal Wisp. Deathly Wisp. Obtain a zombie or demon form from wisps. Well, I mean, demons are cooler than zombies. I hate to say it. Swimming in the USA? Yes. Great White North? Well, parts of it are pretty great, I understand. A friend of mine moved from Saskatchewan because it was so cold, I don't think you could call it great. It was just too cold. Minus 40 odd in the winter. Yeah, so he moved back to Nova Scotia, where instead of incredibly cold temperatures, you just get buttloads of snow. But yes, I am an American. I am in Silicon Valley.
If you don't take care of this mess, I'm liable to haunt you.
Yeah, that's the kind of degree. Yeah, those are temperatures I can't understand. I believe the coldest I've ever been in Celsius is -1, so about 30 Fahrenheit.
Now I can rest. Thank you, stranger.
I am at peace once again.
None of those are the things I'm supposed to be defeating, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go to defeat the things I'm supposed to be defeating. All we have is the purple area. Maybe I'm supposed to wait for that to become a live battle zone or something. My family had a cabin in Northern California when I was a kid. Far Northern California. And once, a lot of times when we went there for summer vacation in like June, there would still be snow. And so I've shoveled snow. But only once in my life did we ever have a snowfall while we were there. And it was perfect. It was perfect, fluffy, white dream of what a person who never sees snow wants to believe snow is like. Demon body. I had my choice. I could go demon body or zombie body. Collect that. Already collected. Already collected. Not collected. But the current quest I have is for something called the Battle of the Damned, which does not appear to be going on right now. Presumably I could swap to a zombie body. I'm a zombie now. That is the Reckoning's hideout. That is the Necropolis at midnight. Those are the two big fights I've been involved in. That's Etrigan. Zatanna, the pub, the rally point. But I have no idea what the purple area is. My guess is that's where the Battle of the Damned takes place. You just have the core game, all the DLC's worth. I wouldn't bother with the DLCs until you decide you want to play the game. One thing is if you subscribe, you can create characters that are otherwise locked archetypes, and you still have access to the character, but not the archetype when you're not subscribed. So, for instance, this character, before he was a zombie, is a Quantum character, and Quantum is not one of the free-to-play specs, but I can still play him because I was subscribed when I created him. So it might very well be worth your while. I wouldn't do it until you're, have played a while and decide, okay, I'm having fun, it's worth it. It's probably worth it to subscribe for at least a month and create a number of characters with archetypes you want to try out, if for no other reason. But about the other monetization, I am not all up to speed on, shall we say. So I can't accurately comment. Yeah, I have the core game too. So my experience, I should have been more clear. My experience may not be representative of the free-to-play game because I did buy the game at launch. When you played 3 years ago, you did unlock a light character. That's an example, yeah. And you should still have access to that character. Battle of the Damned has begun. Okay, where is that? The Battle of the Damned has begun. Okay, well, this is what I was waiting for. I'm doing a good job on beating up the dam. No reason. Defeated almost half of the demons I need to. Whoop, try not to die. Oh, wrong button. Right button. There we go. So we're at 81 out of 150. At 110 out of 150. We're at 136. As they have not spawned here. I don't know if they spawn afterwards or if they alternate spawning or what the deal going on for 3 minutes and 10 more seconds. There haven't been any of Felix Faust's minions as far as I can tell. Sniper is another player who has a different more options for the shape you can take. So I'm a zombie. Must be a zombie or a demon. I'm guessing that's another player. I don't know that for a fact. Also guesswork on my work. Let me know. Battle of the Damned is very next. Defeated 250 demons. That was good for an achieve. A lot of red numbers over my head. I have it. Help this person. Let's try. Ended. Oh, really? That doesn't seem like it's ended. There are two different battles that spawn. One with Felix's minions and one with the demons.
Engraved invitation? Take care of these supernatural idiots.
That's not nice. Calling them idiots like that? You don't know them. It might be delightful. I mean, probably not. They might be. Ah, so the purple square is now gone. Until the next time we're due for one. Right? Because I can't talk to her. She just tells me. Oh, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow. Have a great night's sleep. I'm a demon. Perhaps I have to be a demon to defeat the bosses thing. keep respawning things around this lake here. Curious if I go inside. I'm still a demon. Hi, John. How you doing?
Take a look. I only offer the finest goods. None better in the city.
He's willing to sell to me, which is a little strange. Is this the one I just picked up? So those apparently can respawn on really short cooldowns. There's no indicator that the battle is about to respawn. So I think I'm going to call it here. I will probably be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Possibly earlier. I may play Warhammer Age of Reckoning, Return of Reckoning. The private server for Warhammer Age of Reckoning, as they are having Twitch drops this weekend and some kind of bonus event. I'm not sure about the bonus event, but they are having Twitch drops. And so the servers are pretty lively right now. Although note, they are located in Europe. They tend to have much livelier servers during European primetime hours. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I am very, very appreciative, as always. I should be back tomorrow. If not playing this, maybe ROR. Maybe something else. Not sure. Anyway, again, thank you for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Saturday night goes great. I hope your Sunday is awesome, too. I'm back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening.